Welcome. You're listening to the I'm Wired to Inspire podcast, creatively engineered by Nicole, the inspiration specialist. I'm Wired to Inspire is a powerfully packed podcast filled with inspiration and encouragement to get you through your day. It's designed to inspire you to live your authentic purpose. Now, stay tuned for your host, Nicole, the inspiration specialist, on today's episode of I'm Wired to Inspire.
Hey everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today on my podcast. We are finally at the end of this week, and I hope you guys had a great week. If you did not, I am praying that you have an even better weekend, and if you did, keep it going. Spread the love. Whatever you got going on that's positive, y'all, find a way to pay it forward. I'm excited about today's word, and if you did not listen to yesterday, definitely listen to yesterday, and it was called Until You Do. The day before that was Confuse the Enemy. All of them are very short. So honestly, y'all, if you didn't hear anything this week, the whole week is about maybe 25 minutes total for all 5 days. So get caught up on them and listen to them in order. They all kind of piggyback off of each other this week. So I want to round out the week with today's topic. And I mentioned it yesterday. I told you it was called Running and Walking, but it's also, there's also a little more. So I changed the topic to Running, Falling, and Walking. And this will be really quick. And I hope that you have the propensity and the capacity to take this word in and that you do not miss it. Because if you can grab this in this particular season, y'all, this is a very timely word. Because this is not necessarily just a regular podcast. I'm feeling like the Lord got the prophetic popping today. I'm going to roll with it. You know, I don't interrupt the Holy Spirit. You know how I get down with that. I don't take that lightly. So for some of you, pay attention to what you're running from and pay attention to what you're running to. Okay? Because the thing you could be running to is the very thing God is trying to take you from. So pay attention. Pay attention in this season. Some of you want to fall in love so badly. And God is like, no, baby, you're not falling into love. You're going to walk into love. You are going to have the wisdom of Solomon. You are going to have the understanding and the loving kindness and the patience and grace of Jesus. You are going to learn that the fall is not the space that you are in right now. For some of you, you want that relationship so badly. And you want them to fall in love with you and vice versa. And God is like, no, I can't. No. When you get the person that I have for you, when love comes to you this time, you are going to walk in it level-headed, level-minded. You are going to have peace that surpasses all understanding. You are going to be in a position to enjoy that love on such a level that you are not going to be stuck trying to pull yourself up off the floor in that relationship because you fell. You will not be falling into a relationship and falling into love. Not in this season. You will walk into it because when you fall, you on the ground. You're not going to go into your relationship head first. You will not. I don't know who that word is for. So pump your brakes, sis. Pump your brakes, bro. You let God do this time. Because if you keep doing it the way you think it should be done, you'll be too busy trying to fall in love with somebody. And God is like, honey, that is not what I have for you. And it may be the person, but it may not be today. God is trying to show you. You're so busy trying to, run after these people to look at your business. You're trying to run after them to get their attention. And you're trying to run. Walk into your blessings. Cool as a cucumber. Walking in this season, y'all, this is prophetic, so just pay attention. I'm not saying this is what it is every day, but in this hour, this season, this is how I'm getting it. When you walk into your blessing this year, this season, this fall, November, December, the last couple of months of 2018, You're going to walk into it with a level mind. Because let me tell you something. You cannot afford to be running 100 miles an hour in the wrong direction. You cannot afford to fall and hit your head on the ground. You have already had the bumps and bruises of relationships. Why would you want more? You have already ran behind people before, just running and running and running and running, and it blows up in your face and they don't choose you. You not sick of not being chose? You gonna get chose when you walk and you're level-headed and you take your time. Take your time, baby. Take your time. Take your time. It might not be how you thought. It may not be who you thought, but my God, if it's on God's thoughts, if it's what he thought, if it's who he says it is, whole other level of peace, whole other level of love. One that you would struggle, I'm sure, to find words to articulate. Wait for that kind of love. Wait for the situation with your business and your endeavors, even your ministry, that is spirit-led. Go with the woman that the Lord keeps showing you. Go with the man that the Lord keeps showing you. Go with the opportunity that may not look like you get a lot of money. Go with that one. Go with the one who's been supporting you. Stop ignoring the people who have been supporting you. Stop running past them because you want the people with the bells and whistles. They don't care about you, baby. They don't love you, fam. I'm telling you. I promise you, they don't care. You're trying to get them to see that you're a great artist. You're trying to get them to see that you're a great business person. You're trying to get them to see that you could really help out. You don't need that. Yo, it don't take all day to see the sunshine, my love. It does not. Please pump your brakes. For those of you running behind somebody or running to something that's the opposite of what's truly for you, to those of you who are falling into bad situations, bad relationships, bumping your head constantly because you don't want to listen to God, for those of you who are running and falling, here's a word for you. Stop. You're already not getting the results you want. Who am I talking to? You already upset. You've been upset. You drove. You don't know what to do with yourself. At what point are you going to realize that this is not working for you, darling? At what point? I am not telling you this on a high horse. I'm telling you this because this was my issue. But the minute you say, God, you know what? You know what? I'm going to make patience my best friend. I'm going to go ahead and lace my shoes. I'm going to stand up straight and I'm going to walk step by step. And Lord, I'm going to walk step by step because I don't want to miss a thing. If I'm too busy running, I'm going to miss the details. If I'm too busy falling, I'm going to be all out of sorts and I'm not even going to understand what's going on. So that I can have full peace of mind. So that I can see all of the details. So that I can take in the miracle as it unfolds. Lord, in this season, I received the word. I want to walk into love. I want to walk into my blessings and my miracles. They will be ready for me as you open those doors, y'all. If God is opening a door for you, what if you running so fast, you run into the door? You're so busy running behind somebody else or some other situation or something that you think is yours and you run and slam into the door and it's not even your door to begin with. You're so busy wanting that person to fall in love with you. You're so busy praying on it. And man, listen. Understand something. You don't have to do that. You don't have to pray soulish prayers. You don't have to beg anybody to love you, darling. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. So whoever this is for, whatever your quandary is, whatever your situation is, hear me and hear me well. Prophetically, this is not the season to run, and this is not the season to fall. This is the season to walk into the things that God has for you. I'm wired to inspire. I hope you are too.
Thanks for listening to I'm Wired to Inspire podcast at I'mWiredToInspire.com. If you enjoyed the show, spread the word and be sure to hit the 5-star rating on iTunes. For more information on this podcast and inspirational products and services, log on to I'mWiredToInspire.com. And remember to live your authentic purpose. Thanks again and see you next time.